Americans injured in that terror attack targeting non-Muslims at an upscale shopping mall, one of the worst attacks Kenya has seen in years. The al-Qaeda-linked Somali militant group al-Shabaab is claiming responsibility all over the internet and threatening there's more to come. Right now, the situation is ongoing. Those attackers, we're told, are still inside that mall, and we're getting reports they have hostages. Kenyan special forces are now inside the building, trying to hunt them down, put an end to the standoff. And we're now more than 10 hours into this. Here's how it looked earlier in Nairobi. Gunmen opened fire, threw hand grenades at shoppers. One witness says the attackers told all Muslims to leave to escape the danger.
To rescue you, to kill Muslims. Now in Mombasa, people are being killed there. Now we are here to rescue only the Muslims. If you are Muslim, stand up and go.
Now you heard what he said there. If you're Muslim, stand up and go. They actually escorted them out of harm's way and then started killing people. Mall guards using shopping carts to wheel out the wounded children. While others ran out crying, clutching their parents' hands, the mall was hosting a children's event when all this happened. Again, 39 people are dead, at least. That's according to the president there. But the number is expected to rise, he says. One of the shop owners is describing the attack, and you can hear him trying to catch his breath.
There was a shooting on the ground floor, and slowly they're going up and up. I went up to Jibba, and they came till there. Somehow some police has rescued us. The situation is very bad inside.
Across the border is Somalia. You can see that on the map there. Now, this is why that's key. Kenyan military forces first went into that country in 2011 to help the Somali government fight off this group, al-Shabaab. And since then, the group has been warning Kenya to go home with its military or face severe consequences. The group says all over the internet, specifically on Twitter, it's time to take the war to Kenya. The official U.S. response reads in part, the United States condemns the strongest terms the despicable terrorist attack on innocent civilians today at the Westgate shopping mall in Nairobi, Kenya. We extend our deepest condolences to the families and loved ones of those who've been killed or injured, including the American citizens who were injured and the staff at our embassy in Kenya who were tragically affected by this attack, end quote. Let's now go live to our Mideast newsroom. Connor Powell with the latest. Connor?
Well, Harris, we know at least one of the attackers was killed during the gun battle, but it appears that several of the gunmen are being cornered right now by Kenyan police. We believe the attackers do have some hostages, although we don't know how many and in what sort of health they are right now. But according to eyewitnesses, they say there were at least 5 attackers, including one female gunman. Al-Shabaab, the al-Qaeda-linked Islamic militant group that is responsible for today's attack, is vowing to launch other attacks and is refusing to negotiate for the release of any of the hostages they are holding right now. They vow to attack Nairobi after the Kenyan government sent troops to Somalia 2 years ago to try to dislodge al-Shabaab from power. They really controlled a large part of Somalia 2 years ago. Now, witnesses say that al-Shabaab gunmen stormed the upscale shopping mall around noon local time today, carrying AK-47s and throwing grenades. There are multiple reports that they were targeting non-Muslims and Westerners, even allowing Muslims to leave the area before opening fire. We're getting a lot of reports about casualties and injuries, Harris, right now. We're not getting a lot of reports about what's actually happening in the mall and how many hostages there are, what type of health they're in, and how long authorities think that this standoff will last. A lot of confusion, a lot of chaotic information coming out of the Kenyan government right now, and we're hoping to get more information, but right now it's sort of a black hole of information, Harris.
All right, Connor Powell, thank you very much.